Hey Doc. So what I'll do as a manager to make 3M more successful is, being more optimistic, being, you know, more competitive, basically. Because success depends on being competitive. In hindsight, on several factors such as the market. The market has always been competitive, especially when you're going against other organizations. Especially because 3M is kind of like it's kind of big in the industry, like it's real big. They have other companies that's kind of that's right on the brink, that's like right close to them. Um, like I would try to like expand the foundation, like hire better workers, and have better like a better like safety environment, like create more of a like a emotional and socialistic better environment for the employees, because if the employees enjoy the job is good, and that makes the work on the manager easier. uh like when what can like what does success what helps you be successful in the business is the fact that you learn from previous mistakes. What the other manager did wrong, or restarting basically, and they're like never giving up. Coming back with a better design, or mindset, being more reliable for investors, and like figuring out like how to build the business up instead of like thinking about the bads. And I just read when I read that, it reminded me of an article I read about a few years ago. It's about Jim Run, and he said, "Don't ask for it, don't ask for it to be easier. Don't let me wish for it to be better. Make sure you become better." And that quote stands out a lot because when you as a manager, because right now I'm a manager of a roofing company. As a manager, you have to have the mindset of being complete and never doing anything short. And when I had first immersed myself like as a manager, the first thing that came to mind was, can I like what can I do to make put the business out more, to get more workers to come in for so that everything will be faster, smoother. And we all know that you have to cut off the loose ends, such as the bad workers. Because some workers, they just there just to be there. You just don't want to have workers that just want to be there. You need workers that want to work, and make sure that the job is on top, not just to do it just to put money in their pockets. um I want to say, so like, and other things, like any type of business can like cost effective and successful, like if it's done with dedication, a lot of dedication, patience. And and if you do good, I can build up an investment and even expand it. 3M is like I said, it's already big, but you can still get expand it even more. The more you expand, the more revenue and all that you get. uh like if you like it like you need to know how, like, something to extra to choose in the field. Like, let's say you can, I say, build up like a bigger necessity to keep track of like what goes on. Like, having an ear that's like outside of the business, to make sure that you always on top and you keep going, keep going, keep going. You never stop. And like once you decide like on a business, that like once you decide on the things that you would want to do to pursue, that fits the goal and the lifestyle of the business, you got to evaluate the idea. So I will evaluate the idea and try to try to make it successful and make it easier, so it won't be hard, like when it starts to finally settle in. And that's it for right now. There are many innovations being developed around the world, and every day, some make it to the national, international stage, becoming obnoxious, but it's a part of everyday life. Some innovations become important, for select groups of people, like, and unknown to individuals outside of the youth of the group, like the business group. like what causes one innovation to change the manner in which society functions, and another to be cast off into non-existence, has been the subject of research and like other analysis that you would need to keep like inside to keep the business you know moving. Like that's like one of the main solutions. You have to have like an innovation diffusion theory. You got to have concerns. The base of the adoption model technology. Acceptance model. You got to have everything basically that keeps the business, that keeps it alive. Like I said, me being a manager for uh a group already, like in my I just had to like step down because I had to come back to school, but like me being the top of authority really like it made me realize all of the importance that innovation that you have to do when you to have innovation into the business. Like before diving into like the theories, it's worth taking a step back to understand like what does innovation mean. Like there's a process, but like what does it really mean? Like I said, like you still like know what it means, but and, like you think you know what you're doing, but at the same time, the better solution is you have to know what innovation means. Like it's the introduction of something new. You have to have something new every time it comes to mind. Even like when you going like head to head with a competitor, you have to have something new in the top of your head because if you don't, they will. You know, again, going back to question one when it's talking about how to make this the business successful, be the job successful. If I was a manager, you want to study your customers. And I just had to think about that for a minute. You have to study your customers and find out what they're trying to accomplish. Especially under circumstances that lead them with insufficient solutions related to available processes and technologies. Like what jobs have uh 3M did that like that keeps everybody happy. Like what has it done? Like these are great clues for innovation. Like Kristen said, he will assert people that buy any product to get a job done. The best example is like he gives describing market research he and his team did to understand like fully like why people bought milkshakes, like why. Like this was like after the milkshake selling company had carried out traditional market research and marketing with no success. Like I did more research. I had to dive in deeper just to understand like his like the way he thought. So basically, job theory help determine like who their competitor really is. By having 3 or 5 steps basically, and like um, I believe that job like it helped them because the business, I feel like they researched their competitors and looked to see like what they were doing, like hence like what they advertise, what they do with the advertisements, like or like what they could do better at like to help the customers out. A lot of people, it's surprising how comfortable they are in situations like this. But I feel like job three really opened their eyes up. I feel like they never questioned their ability, like what they could do, and they learned like to speak out, like to like get stuff done, like at a fast and quick pace. Cause like if you want success, you need to start acting successful. Like what would a rich person in that business do? Like sit around or be on the phone chasing your money. Like it's basically common sense. Like I feel like the jobs theory, it like I strongly believe that like it helped the business out like with the great core values, the passion, the messages to the offer, the standout, and the I want to say can't get it out the direct competitors. The competitors start like the job theory The job theory is the like I feel like is the reason why three M is still successful because they like I said it also it helped them out a lot. You know it showed them who their true competitors were because of the fact it was always going head to head with other companies. Like there are many ways to differentiate your business from your competitors. You like I said, it could be like better pricing and better quality for products, or more marketing. Like it's like once you do that, I feel like that it'll be like clearly you'll be able to see like who is who. Like this is my competitor, this is who I'm going against, and that makes things a lot easier. I think that's how job theory helped out. Like that was explained in the little reading that we had at 3M. 3M has always been an innovator, and bringing a stream of new products and services to the market, creating value for customers, having sustainable advantage over competitors, and delivering sizable returns for investors. Like I said, it's all a competitive. It's competitive competitiveness. Just like with I explained earlier when we the little thing we did about being competitive or not. 3M job theory is the reason why they're on top of most of the competitors they are with right now. They're going against right now. When you think about this, it's very game changing. Uh, like when I mean game change, I mean like game changing advances that render their current products obsolete. For example, when they said comparing the iPhone to the text based smartphones, innovation. That's innovation. However, like I said, 3M, you know they really they did it. Like they're on top of the game right now.